I recently saw that Wales is looking to finally push towards regulation within the dog grooming industry. And while this is going to be a while off still, they're only in like the proposal stage. We had a really good conversation about this in a group chat when the news kind of broke. And I just wanted to talk about it with you as well, because I think all of these points are super valid. They are a concern for people because with regulation comes licensing fees, and it's just at the minute is such an unknown that we just don't know how to react to it. I'm absolutely pro-regulation to a point, but I think it needs to start from educational level. It shouldn't target people who are already working in the industry. Start with the education side of things. We need to have standardized education to make sure that every single new groomer that enters the industry has the same level of education and skills when they start. Because the problem is, at the moment, obviously anyone can become a groomer. Anyone can watch tutorials online, watch someone else work for a couple of days and then go, yeah, I can do that, and then start their own business. And I think that is really, really scary. But equally, I know loads of groomers who are unqualified, but they are phenomenal. They are world-class groomers. So it's a really difficult area we're in at the moment. And I really do think that anyone who is already working in the industry and can prove that they have the skills to safely handle dogs and run a business, they should be exempt from having to go through qualifications just to get a bit of paper that says that they are licensed to be a dog groomer. And the big worry is that with licensing, it's not going to be cheap. It's probably going to be thousands per year. So where does that money come from? We're obviously going to be passing that on to our customers and increasing our pricing. And if then on top of that, everyone has to go through qualifications, where is that money coming from? That is going to get passed on to customers. With increased pricing comes the VAT thresholds. That again increases pricing, and that may have a snowball effect on the industry. And a lot of one-to-one groomers who just work from their home in a spare room or anything else, they may just fold their business and go and work in a different salon. And that will create, not necessarily a bad thing, but that will create massive salons of 10 plus groomers, because people just can't justify spending all that money on licensing just to work on their own. So these are just some of the things that we were talking about in the group chat the other day, and they're all really valid concerns. I do think that we need some kind of glue in this industry to make sure that we are all working to the same standard, but there's so much work that we need to do to get there. I just don't, right now, don't see like a feasible way of doing it.